Back now, and it might have looked like the line for a major concert event or for a really big game. But the queue on a Bakersfield residential street this morning was neither. It was the line for perhaps the biggest estate sale of the year, perhaps the biggest of all time in this city. At least that's what veteran estate sale attendees were saying. 17's Robert Price was there.
Are you interested in a piece of Bakersfield history, or maybe a whole trunkload of Kern County history? The family of John Giumarra Jr., a local farming family of great renown, is having an estate sale near Bakersfield Country Club. The Giumarras had been in this majestically gated, salmon-hued, 10,000 square foot home since 1974. But John Giumarra Jr., a well-known wine and table grape grower, died 6 years ago, and his wife Pam about 2 years ago. Their succeeding generation hired Wildest Estate Sales and Appraisals to run the sale, which goes through midday Sunday. Hundreds stood in line to be admitted Wednesday morning, with some people reportedly sleeping in their cars on the street the night before to get good places in line. As they were admitted, some ran giddily up the short but steep driveway like kids entering Disneyland, and there was definitely a storybook sensibility to the proceedings. Farron Popplewell, who'd been in line for 2.5 hours when we found him, said the sheer volume of photos on the Wildest website made it clear this would be special.
The house is beautiful. This is the biggest one I've ever been to in 30 years. 574 pictures. There's a lot of them that have 300 pictures, but never this big.
Wow.
This is just huge.
Amalia Zuniga, about 5 months pregnant, was baby clothes shopping.
We're here to buy her first It Girl outfits.
Okay.
So that's what we're here for.
Do you think you'll get in the door before you give birth?
Hopefully, yeah.
How long have you been waiting?
And if I don't, you guys better let me in and let me get something real quick.
Yeah, let this woman in through.
Let me in. I want baby clothes.
For Brandon Akinda, this was all business.
Clothes, man. I look for antique clothes, vintage clothes, anything like that, man.
What do you do with those?
I resell it. Yeah, I sell it online. I collect them. I do anything with them, man.
We counted 15 golf bags for sale, some bearing the logos of famous tournaments. Giumarra's reputation as a golfer brought out Jeff Heberly and his wife.
I saw some antique golf clubs that I decided to purchase. I collect old clubs, particularly putters. My wife, she saw pottery from Europe that she's interested in, and so we purchased that too and bought a nice wine decanter.
Will everything last until Sunday? A lot of shoppers are interested, but with 10,000 square feet of retail space, that's a lot of crystal, silver, and leather up for sale. In Bakersfield, Robert Price, 17 News.